Alright, Bears fans, this will be video number 3. Let's talk about the defense. Alright, I think Nicholas Morrow is a very underrated player, and I think he, as long as everything this year, just like most NFL seasons, is going to be based on depth, and a lot of times it's how good is your backup. So we'll have to see on that, because he has a little bit, a lot of our roster has injury issues in the past, and hopefully they're all healthy. And I trust Poles. Obviously, if health is a concern, he's not afraid to pass on a guy, even though that he's very high up on. I do believe that Larry Ogunjobi, if we could have got him for $8 million, and even if he was missed a couple games at the beginning, I think that would have been a great deal. So, wish Larry well. I just like everything else, I think that we'll be adding throughout everything. I'm pulling for all the local boys, Jack Sanborn, and now pulling a blank, Kramer, O'Shaughnessy. There's quite a few local. I'm from Illinois also, so there's quite a few local boys that I'm pulling for that I hope make the roster and make an impact, and that they just, they're like me. They've loved the Chicago Bears their whole life, and they just want to win as a Chicago Bear. And I think that'll be great for the city. So, also looking forward to a new stadium to where we can watch football without freezing to death in December, because we'll be in the playoffs soon. So, either way, in our secondary, it was a shock to me the way the draft went. I definitely seen they shocked me not going for an offensive lineman in the first 2 picks. And I had Velus in some of my mock drafts, but I picked him later. And I understood exactly why they picked him at the time, because Tyquan Thornton had been the fastest receiver was off the board. And if you thought Velus was your guy, that was the time to go get him. Because, I think he's going to be a playmaker. I don't know if they're going to use him in the return game as much as everybody thinks they are, But we shall see. I trust in all the coaching staff and everybody that's doing everything. I mean, I can't really complain about anything they've done. And I'm sure that they're going to continue adding players and using more of that salary cap that we have. And turn this team into the monsters of the Midway again. Let's make Chicago great again. Take over the North. Never give it back. I'd like to see Poles here. I'd love to see everybody here for a long period of time. I got a feeling if Getsy turns our offense around and does really well this year, he'll probably be in line for a head coaching job. So I hope that happens. I hope he gets, we get Coach of the Year and everybody just shocks everybody, and all the reporters out there, it's all on record. The Bears are the worst team in the NFL. Have you forgot about the Giants or the Texans or Jaguars? I mean, come on. Seriously. Pittsburgh, I hope Mitch Trubisky does well. I think Matt Nagy hung him out to dry. And if half the stuff that they're doing with Justin Fields right now they would have done with him, maybe he could have been better. But he did take us to a 12-4 season and was a field goal away from, possibly doing more. So I wish him well out there in Pittsburgh. All our former Bears, I think it's just an exciting time to be a Bears fan. So bear down.